it's funny because the region I cover is Sweden for the draft, but the top guy over there, and probably at this point, the only guy that's going to go in the first round and will go very high isn't even Swedish. Just happens to be playing junior hockey in Sweden, Michael Brandsegg-Nygard. Legitimately elite in essentially every area of the game, but he's not Swedish, so I don't even know if we want to really spend a whole lot of time talking about him in the Swedish section here.
I'm okay with you talking about him. Screw it,
dude.
Can't have too many prospects.
He is just so goddamn good. Like, he's big, skates well. He has a ridiculous shot. It's dynamic. He can like the one-timer, or he can just fucking rifle it. Shoots off both feet, off 1 foot, doesn't matter. Like every so he should be scoring more goals. Like he plays in the Allsvenskan right now for Mora, and he did last year as a double underager, which is crazy. And looked more than like he fit in playing pro over there. But he's a kid that you can see him filling a role in any part of the lineup. So whether it's like a middle six, hey, like PK guy with that flashes offense, yep, you could see him do that. Top six scorer that gives you play both sides of the puck. He's an elite forechecker too. Like he kind of just like checks off every box in terms of like a well-rounded player with a legit crazy high ceiling. And it's funny, whenever he goes back down to play juniors in Sweden, at like almost every game, it's like, all right, 3-4 points, like easy. So he is, we're just going to say he's my draft son at this point because he's all I got over there in Sweden. But the rest of the crop, it's like a bunch of guys that I think are like, they're legit. They're good hockey players. I think they'll go second, third round and will have long NHL careers. But it's just a very weird year for Sweden. Like, because like I watched them play and they're very good, but they're just not. It's the top end that's just not there. But there's plenty of guys that could flirt with honorable mention first round, but probably still going second round. Like plenty of defensemen. So like the Five Nations tournament happened last week, and Team Sweden put together quite a tournament for themselves, dude. Like they went down 5-0 against USA after 2 periods, scored quickly in the third. Then USA made it 6-1, and Team Sweden scored 5 straight goals and won in a shootout. And the scoring was all over the lineup. It's just weird because like a lot of the top guys, I think they'll have like guy like Alexander Zetterberg. He lit up that tournament. He's a short center, so I think teams will be scared of him. You got a guy like Lucas Pettersson, he's probably the other guy that has a shot to go in the first round. Another guy that's like elite skill, great score, dynamic playmaker. Defense is a whole big work in progress, obviously. But he's like really the only other guy that has, like, I think he was the one other Swede that got an A rating on the Central Scouting, like whatever preseason watch list thing.